Well, I thought, in short, I thought that the game it was good for us. We were coming off of a couple of road games, tough ones, very hard fought road games, and this was the kind of game that we had hoped to get a lot of players in, and we were able to do that. So there were a lot of things that were accomplished today, and I felt like we played much better in the second half. We were a little frustrated in the first half. And we turned the ball over too many times again, but we only had 3 turnovers in the second half, and our defense got a lot better and got a lot of guys minutes. So it was all in all, it was goal accomplished. It gets really difficult from here, the rest of the way, and this is our only non-Division I opponent on the schedule. We normally try and play those fairly early in the year so that we can make sure we get these guys some minutes, if at all possible. And we were able to get that done today. Yeah, I mean, I wasn't happy with our aggression, period. We turned the ball over 8 times. They pressed us, and we acted like we hadn't seen it yet. We were timid against that. We just kind of passed the ball back and forth like we didn't want to get trapped. We certainly can't do that against Cincinnati on Monday night because they're going to come after you. So I thought we made a small adjustment with the press, but I thought we were much better in the second half. But the other thing that was going on, we only went to the free throw line 4 times in the first half. We only committed 1 foul in the first half. It just goes to the whole thing spoke to a lack of aggression. I realized it was difficult, coming off of an emotional game the other night at Oakland and on the road. It was a big win for us. And then coming back home to a non-Division I opponent, no matter how much you warn them, no matter how much we can talk about it, they have to get out there and feel that. And so we talked about going into the second half. We just said, look, guys, they're not feeling us, and we have to make sure that happens in the second half. We have to impose a little bit more physicality than what we were doing in the first half. I thought the guys did that. There's no question it's big because we can't talk about it all year long, but we have 3 guys, that were starters that are out for the year here. And most likely we'll find out about Brandon here as time goes on, but they're certainly not for the foreseeable future. And so these guys have got to, it is what it is. So these guys have got to step up. And so confidence is a big deal, and we had confidence. I thought we played real well against Detroit, but it was against the zone. And so the guys had some open shots, and we're able to find some open shots. We shared it well. And then against Ole Miss, nothing was easy. And some of those guys that we're talking about off the bench didn't play as well as they'd like, and then we didn't shoot the ball real well, those guys coming off the bench, and we made some defensive mistakes in the Oakland game. So it was very important for us to come back and actually play well. There's a difference between winning and playing well, and those guys, the more we left them on the court, the better they started to play. And so that's going to be very, very important because we can't keep putting Seth out there in a 40-minute game. We can't have him play 37 minutes and Mike play 37 and Josh play 30. We can't do that, certainly not over the course of a 30-game season. So it's very important that those guys play and not just play and not just give us minutes, but be productive.
Your thoughts on that, Don?
Yeah, if he would have thrown it off the backboard and missed it, he wouldn't have just come out this game. He probably would have set the next game as well. It was one of the first times that I can remember when he stole it and there was a lot of space in front of him. I literally said it in my head, oh, this is going to be fun. And then the second one that happened going the other way in front of our bench, I was just hoping he didn't get hurt on. There was a guy that was kind of close to him on that. But no, I mean, he has some awfully big hops. He's got long arms. He's so athletic, and so strong. And so, he's capable of doing those things. We need his length. We need his athleticism. It was a lot of fun. I know the fans get excited about it.
It was real fun. It was a great game for us to stay in tune, like getting everybody involved in the game, like our bench, and people a little bit more confident because they haven't been playing a little bit. But it was a great game for us to keep rolling and build our confidence as a team. Just giving our team like that unselfish attitude, being able to share the ball. Like the past couple of years, we haven't been really sharing the ball. It's been dominant because we had Thomas, and we look for him to make plays, which we knew he could have. But this year we don't really have a ball dominant player, and we want to just show that we can be a team. And I think our coach told us we were about like 49th in the country on assists.
Yeah.
So that's big. That's really big. So basically just sharing the ball, giving everybody confidence. Everybody's knocking down shots, as you see. So that's give us more confidence. So that's what we really try to stick to. Yeah, it's been hard for him for his past couple of years because he's been off injuries. But this year he's 100%. So Seth, he's gained a lot of confidence. He's talking more. He's more jumpy. He's working out a lot. So big ups to Seth. He's been working hard. We've been giving the ball. Like I said, we've been swinging the ball a lot this year. Yeah, we play the ball inside out. So once he get inside, everybody collapse on Seth, and we can kick it out, spread the game, and drive and kick to Seth. And Seth has that ability to kick the ball when the height what he has to kick the ball once people double team or triple team him. So Seth been's great this year, and hopefully keep it rolling. Squeak's a great player for us. He's like you said, our Connor. We call him Draymond. He's our Draymond on the team, but. Yeah, he can guard most positions. People think they can go at him just because of his size, but you see how athletic he is. He can see the floor. He can make plays. Squeak's been big. Will, he's a solid point guard. He takes great shots. He reads the right plays, and he gets into guys. Even though he's a freshman, he still talk like, let's go. And he's a great leader on the floor. Who else? Pat, he's working his way into the game. He's been a little frustrated, but we hyping him up and keeping him confident about his game. But yeah, he's getting into it. You see, we trying to get him to dunk. So he had one. It's getting closer. So yeah, he's being great. But everybody else, like the young guys, they're really contributing. We really harping as leaders, me and Seth, trying to get that into him where we can be more deep in our bench and things like that. So it's our focus coming into the game. Like, we know that, like, we had a big lesson playing Ole Miss. You've seen that. Cincinnati going to come out harder. So we all know that how Ole Miss came out, we're going to have to come out even harder and then match Cincinnati's level. And plus, it's their home. On their home floor and things like that. So we just got to come out hard. We got to play confident, don't play scared. Like, I think we really play scared in Ole Miss. But when we come out in Cincinnati, we really got to come out and play hard. They're a great team. They come out aggressive defensively. So we just got to make smart plays, be strong with the ball, and things like that. And hopefully we come out with a win there. I was talking to Bryce, and Bryce was trying to hype me up. Like, bro, every time you get a dunk, you do something regular. Like, show me something this time. And I told him I was going to do a off-the-glass windmill if I had a fast break. But on this time, I was on the side, so I'm like, I'm going to just do a regular windmill. And I did it.